Hi there, my name is Ciara Conduit and I'm here with Jarad Martin, a radiation oncologist from Newcastle. Hi Jarad.
Hi Ciara.
I wanted to talk about rapid fire. I heard there's maybe some sort of teaching opportunity for trainees and junior doctors and other people later in the year.
Yeah, for sure, Ciara, and it's great that we're having an opportunity to run this together as the co-conveners, and it's something we put a lot of thought into as well, and to trying to really make it high value and really trying to pack as much as we could into a day and a half to really maximise the learning opportunities, not just for trainees but also for junior consultants and people really wanting to get into genitourinary oncology, both as clinicians and potentially as researchers as well.
Yeah, right. That sounds really cool. I remember doing some of those when I was a trainee myself, and the value of an intensive session like that is really hard to beat.
Yeah, and I think we've really sort of broken down how to maximise education, and I guess part of it is for everybody to be really actively engaged all the way through, and so we're really careful about doing that, making sure there's good role models and mentors, and we've got a really good selection of multidisciplinary leaders in the field across Australia and New Zealand to be involved with that, and also getting that kind of feedback, that kind of two-way interaction all the way through as well, so that you really are got a chance to sort of build on your knowledge base.
Yeah, and I think for the first time this year, with all the changes in the lutetium space, have we got some nuke med involved?
For sure. So traditionally it's been medical oncology, radiation oncology and urology, and we still have a couple of mentors from each of those fields, which is fantastic and important. But we've appreciated more and more that a lot of trial design elements and biostatistics is important. So we've got John Adia as well coming to be involved from that side of things and add some real expert knowledge from that. And then in the imaging side of things, Michael Hoffman's agreed as well to be a mentor, and clearly him and his group have been real leaders both on the diagnostic side with PSMA PET and also the theranostics side as well. So it's going to be a really great bunch of mentors. Yeah,
that sounds like a really exciting sort of lineup of people to bounce new ideas off and really deep dive into the data that we've got already.
Yeah, it really is all about the data, trying to really corral the top 40 or so clinical trials in our field over the last couple of decades, across the whole spectrum from screening and diagnostics all the way through to palliation and everything in between. And so our hope is that over the course of a day and a half, it ends up in a really intensive crash course and really just getting vision across the whole field. And as you know, as a medical oncologist, it becomes tempting in a way to kind of collapse down your knowledge base pretty early on. Whereas these sort of rapid fires in a way kind of broadens the horizons and makes sure that hopefully you've got a much better bird's eye view across the whole field.
Yeah, right. That sounds really cool. So it's in November?
Yes, 18th and 19th of November, and we really want applications from trainees right across the spectrum. So urology, medical oncology, radiation oncology, but also nuclear medicine. Really, any clinician that's involved with the care of prostate cancer patients is welcome to apply. And it's going to be a little bit of a competitive process because often it's oversubscribed because the word has got out that there's a high value exercise. But we're really keen for all disciplines to be represented and really interact as well, because there are some social events. We really are trying to sort of set the basis for multidisciplinary cooperation, both clinically and research-wise in the future. And several of our people that have come through these programs in the past, such as yourself and others such as Matt Roberts on the urology side of things, are now taking leading roles in ANZUP moving forward. So it's a real gateway drug to hopefully engage clinicians early on into the ANZUP fold.
Okay, no, that sounds really cool. So I guess I'll be seeing you in Sydney in November.
You can bet on it. Looking forward to it.
Lovely. Thanks so much, Jarad.
Thanks, Ciara.